Welcome students, welcome back to the Close Reading Cooperative, the podcast and literary analysis for English majors. I'm Christopher Hanlon of Eastern Illinois University, and with me today is Jeffrey Insko of Oakland University. Welcome to the podcast.
Hi Chris,
Jeff.
I'm glad to be here. I think it's really great that you guys have this project to make students into more attentive readers. The thing I don't get is, why do you call it close reading? I mean, why do you want to close reading? I would think that you would want students to open up their readings.
Jeff, this is the name issue. It's not close reading, it's close reading.
Chris, I get it. I'm making a pun. It's simply a pun, right? I mean, a pun is simply a play on words that it exploits the fact that some words have multiple meanings, or the fact that sometimes words sound alike but have different meanings.
Right. Like, hey, Jeff, have you heard about Stalin's grave? Sounds like a communist plot to me.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Great.
Here's one, right? I mean, writing with a broken pencil is pointless.
Pointless, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a joke like that ought to have a statute of limitations on it, if you ask me.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, do you know why worms are usually alone?
Oh, why are worms usually alone, Jeff?
Because they live in apples, not pears.
Pears. Yeah. Except this is the issue with puns, Jeff. I mean, those are terrible jokes. I mean, puns are off. Puns are wretched. I mean, this is why Dryden said that puns are the lowest form of wit.
Well, it is true that puns tend toward the crude and sophomoric, but it's also the case that a lot of the greatest writers used puns, and puns we can think of as kind of a gateway to more sophisticated uses of language.
Well, give me an example.
Okay, here's an example from Henry David Thoreau, right? Okay. Talking about living in the woods in Walden. He said, "I consider that I enhance the value of the land by squatting on it." Get it? So on the one hand, he's punning on the idea that he's living on land that doesn't belong to him. He's a squatter. On the other hand, he pooped in the woods.
Okay. So he's I get it now. Okay, so I think of another example from John Donne, for instance. So John Donne really enjoyed making puns, and in his famous poem *The Flea*, right, he's trying to convince his female listener to have sex with him, right, and he's using this device of the flea. And at one point he says, look to this flea. The flea is that in which we, yea, more than married are. But see, it could be married as
M-E-R-R or M-A-R-R.
Exactly. And in fact, in the 1633 edition, he spelled it that last way. So if we are more than married, right, the Virgin Mother of Christ, then we're more than virgins. We've had sex before, so we might as well have sex now.
So it's exploiting the fact that those two words sound alike but have completely different meanings.
That's what a pun does. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, so I guess the important thing, though, is that our students look for some puns.
And recognize puns when they come across them. So your job for this week is to, in your reading, find a pun or two, bring them to class, and talk about playing with words.
That's a worthy goal. So until next time, this is the Close Reading Cooperative, signing off.